Hi everyone, in this video I'm going to show you how to grow KANG, also known as water spinach. So KANG is a semi-aquatic plant popular in Asia. Because it is semi-aquatic, you can actually plant this like any normal vegetable. In this video I'm going to be showing you how to plant it in a garden bed, in pots, and also using the stems. So let's get started. So we're going to start off with buying some seeds, and we're going to plant this like any other vegetable seed. So KANG is also known as water spinach, but despite the name it is not related to spinach. It's actually part of the morning glory family. So you can use any soil medium that you already use to start seedlings. I'm just using some old potting mix mixed with some homemade compost, and I'm just going to be planting the seeds 1 to 2 centimeters deep. For fertilizer, you want to go for a balanced feed to start the plants nice and healthy. For me, I use rock mineral mixed with phosphate to give these plants a nice head start. Once it's all done, give them a good soak and your seedlings should pop up within the next week or two. Here's some established seedlings that I already have, but because I wasn't planning to record a week or two ago, I had to start from scratch. After a few weeks, your seedlings are established and ready to transplant. If you want, you can wait for your plant to develop a few true leaves for a stronger transplant. So for the first part, we're going to be planting KANG in the garden bed. So transplanting these into the garden bed, we're just going to treat this like any other vegetable. The only difference is we have to make sure the soil never dries out. Don't forget to prepare your soil with rich organic compost. And for fertilizer, we're just going to go for a balanced feed, or at this point you can go for a high nitrogen feed and give it a good soak. And I highly recommend covering the bed with mulch. Because we're growing this in summer, it's going to be pretty hot. We want to keep the soil nice and moist so the plant stays healthy. And here we are, roughly a month later. The KANG have put on some nice growth. At this stage, you can start harvesting it. If you cut all the way to the base of the plant, all of the stem will be nice and tender. But just make sure to leave a few leaves behind so more sprouts can grow. Make sure to water your KANG often or every day, especially in the middle of summer. And now it's time to harvest. Now the older your plant gets, the longer the stem gets. The longer the stem is, the harder the stem becomes. So you can still cut it at the base, but just make sure to discard any part of the plant that's become too fibrous. But anyway, here's our first bunch of KANG harvested. But yeah, that's pretty much it. You don't have to do anything special with KANG. Just plant it in the garden bed or next to other vegetables and just let it grow out. It's not an overly demanding plant, and although it is only my first year growing them, I have not noticed any pest or disease issues. It seems plants of the morning glory family are quite resilient. Just like the sweet potato, I barely have any disease or pest issues. And here I'm harvesting the second half of this garden bed a few days later, and it looks like we got a nice bunch. So after harvesting it the first time, it'll regrow again, and then you can do a second harvest, a third harvest. Make sure to keep feeding it. It's not overly demanding, but you can feed it every month, and this will pretty much continue to grow throughout the whole warm season. But yeah, that's pretty much it. But if you want to plant them in pots or plant them by a cutting, continue to watch the video. For the pots, we're going to be doing something slightly different. So here we are with KANG growing in a pot. So just like the garden bed, you can just plant these in a pot as well. But if we want to keep the KANG nice and healthy, we're actually going to add a pot saucer. Because pots can actually dry up a lot easier, with the saucer we can actually prevent the soil from drying out. So in the early stages of transplanting, you won't actually need this just yet, as the water just sitting there will just become smelly. But also, once roots do start to grow at the bottom, you still want to change the water every week or so just to prevent a buildup of bacteria and smell. But once you end up with a lot of roots growing down at the saucer, you won't actually have to do weekly changes, as most of that water will be used throughout one day. So you need constant watering to keep filling it up. If you want, you can actually just grow KANG as an ornamental plant, because technically these do produce some really nice looking leaves. Like, I kind of don't even want to eat them. They just look really nice. Also, if you do let it grow out, it will vine and produce some flowers for you. Anyways, here's a nice bunch of KANG we harvested from the pots. These look just as gorgeous as the ones from the garden bed. So yeah, that's pretty much it. The last part of this video is actually starting a new plant from a KANG stem, which you can use from one of the stems that you've harvested or one of the stems that you bought from the store. So just like the garden bed, we can just chop it and let it regrow. And don't forget to keep feeding the plant so it can provide you leafy greens throughout all of the warm season. And here we are with the last part of the video. We're going to be using a KANG stem to start a new plant. So you want to be using a stem at least 15 centimeters long. So depending on how many plants that you want, just cut that many stems. Once you got your stems ready, place them in a container where you can fill some water, fill it all the way to the top. Now you do want to place this in a shady area to prevent any of the leaves from burning up. Once the roots start to appear, you can place it in a semi-shaded area. And here's what it looks like with some of the roots developed after a month. So at this stage, the stem is more than ready to be planted. And as you can see, we have some new stems growing from the lower leaf nodes. And we're just planting this in a pot. We're going to use the same soil medium. You can add some fresh compost, homemade compost, give it some fertilizer to kick it off. And that's pretty much it. And here it is a month later. As you can see, we got some nice growth. And at this point, just treat it like the KANGs in the pot. Just add a saucer to make sure the soil doesn't end up drying out. And there we have it, the video is finished. I actually wasn't planning to do anything with the KANG, but I had a lot of questions on how I planted KANG because it is known as a semi-aquatic plant, which is also very popular in Asia. So if you always wanted to plant KANG but never tried it because you always thought you needed some kind of source of water, you absolutely don't. Just plant it like a normal vegetable. And if it's your first time hearing about KANG or water spinach, I highly recommend it. It's a nice tender leafy green, which you can use as a stir fry. But anyway, I hope this video has helped you out. Thanks for watching and I hope you enjoyed. If you want to see more content like this from me, don't forget to like and subscribe.
The heck? Oh my god. Bruh, what is this? It's sprouting? Oh, it is sprouting.